Hey everybody, this is Dr. Maples. We're going to continue our socialization lectures today by talking about Charles Horton Cooley. Cooley came up with a really exciting idea called the looking glass self. Now, looking glass is not a word that we necessarily use today. A looking glass in his time versus our time is simply a handheld mirror. Think about how you might change your appearances in the morning. Let's pretend that you have a big job interview. Maybe you decide, I need to look really sharp today. So you brush your hair really good, take a shower, you brush your beard out really well, you put on a tie, got on a suit jacket, looking really sharp. We change our appearances because we want to shape how others would see us. We look in that looking glass and change how we present ourselves. That's what Cooley was going after with this. He makes a point that we change our identities all the time. In fact, the normal Dr. Maples is not going to wear a tie or a suit jacket every day. A dress shirt, maybe, but probably not on a Saturday, right? We change our appearances nonetheless to impress upon people all the time. And it's interesting because we're going through this strange process of thinking about if I wear this or if I behave this way or I act this way, what's the effect of that going to be? In fact, my thoughts would be, okay, well, if I wear a shirt and tie, they'll probably think I'm a professional. And so I think that's how they're going to see me if I wear a shirt and tie, that they'll think I'm a professional. That's what Cooley was going after. Likewise, we might change our presentation of self, ranging from makeup to clothes to how we talk, how we act. And these are all things that we're shaping on the premise of we think by presenting ourselves one way, people will react to us in another way. It's interesting because with Cooley's idea, we do this all the time. Think about it. What are some of the ways that you change your identity? What are some of the ways that you change how you present yourself to change how you think other people will think about you? So, for example, when you're writing an email to a professor, how might you do that differently than writing an email to a student, for example, or a friend or a colleague? Likewise, too, think about your behaviors in public. How might you shape those so others might be impressed or have a particular image of who you're trying to be, and that can shape their behaviors towards you? It's exciting because Cooley was going after this at a very early time. All right, that's going to be it for this one. This is a short lecture. I just want to talk about each of these ideas individually. And as you can see, the sun is coming in on my shoulder here, and it's getting really hot in this suit jacket. Anyways, so remember, with George Herbert Cooley, we're, is that his name, George? For Cooley, anyways, we're talking about this idea of changing ourselves. When you think about a job interview, you might put on a suit jacket and a tie and look really sharp and smile and, be really, really kind, even if that's not necessarily who you might normally be. Why? Because we're trying to manipulate how other people see us. Cooley would say that we could look in that looking glass, that handheld mirror, and we could change our appearance, and it would change how others would see us. And it's cool, too, because it's this whole inside our head process of thinking about how if I do this, other people will think this. It's exciting. We're going to keep going with our lecture series and talk some more about more social psychology theories coming up in our later lectures. If you need anything, you let me know. Talk soon. See ya.